Hey everybody, I think this is Thursday and it's been a couple of days since I've done a video, but it's not meant that I haven't been busy, because I have been down here cleaning and reorganizing. I got 3 of the shelves that came in from Temu put together. I've got 1 left. It made my fingertips sore when I did that. I have reorganized a lot down here. We went to Salvation Army today. I've got some stuff from there to show you. I'm going to flip this camera around and show you some of the things that I have done down here. I still have a whole lot to do, but I am making progress, and that's always a good thing. And then I got a box from Bond Craftor today, and we'll go over what they sent me. And then I think I have a couple more molds from Prima Redesign. I ordered 5 molds, 5 from IOD. And they're on the way, but they haven't got here yet. It's just going to be a long video. I'm going to show you what the craft space. I'm going to show you what has been sent to me and what I have bought. And then we will probably do some kind of craft. So I just want to come on and say hey. And then I'm going to flip the camera around. And yeah, we're in my garage. For all of y'all that have not been here before, by the way, my name is Beth. Welcome. I'm glad that you're here. But this is my little Fiat that I bought. When was it, y'all? A few months ago. And I absolutely love this little car. I have fun driving it. And it fits in my garage, which is great because it's filled with so much stuff. We have a 2.5 car garage here. And as you can see, I have no problem filling it up. I actually went through all this stuff, and I sorted through it. And I know you probably can't tell it, but I did. All these right here, all those is what my molds were in. All those, I got rid of everything that was in all this in the last 2 days. I told y'all I've been busy. And I did redo all this. This is all stuff that I need to redo. Upcycle, I guess, is the word that everybody uses now. We used to use trash to treasure, but I think it's called upcycling now. And look at these. I found these brushes. They're makeup brushes. Oh, but they're wonderful. For crafts, too. And I found 2 bags of them. And I found a lot of stuff I didn't have. I didn't know that I had. Or had forgotten that I had. All those shelves and stuff. Not shelves. Trays and stuff. And pictures. And it's everywhere. And I forgot that I had the embroidery hoops. And I found those today. And then I know this probably doesn't look organized to you, but you see, I put them in drawers. And I do know, those are all frames. And that one. That's miscellaneous in that one. That's mostly boxes in that one. See, that's throwaway there. And those are throwaway. Those are from the boxes. And see, all my florals are over here now. And I am getting that. That's all new wood stuff. And I'm getting that sorted. And I found a lot of stuff over there that I had forgotten that I had that needs to be painted. Look at those mermaids. I forgot that I had done those mermaids. And then I forgot I even had the mold. Oh, and look at this. I forgot that I did that. I have the molds of that, y'all, and it is so cool. And look what I did. I didn't find the top. I didn't find the top to this, though. But look, it can be Buster Boo. And all that's removable. The little dog's removable. But how cute is that? Yeah, I forgot that I had a lot of that because it was over there. And all my paper goods and stuff is over here now. Because I took the dresser out. The dresser's no longer in here. That, of course, is always going to stay there. That is too big. That's all my molds. Well, that's more molds, too. And that's filled with molds. All that's molds. I did not go through those two shelves yet. So I got molds over there all the way down. Then we skip that. Then I have molds. Yeah, I did this. I reorganized this, and this is all molds. Molds, molds, and molds. Here's some more molds. There's some more molds. And I think that's it for my molds. Woo! But I love that. I'm going to have to get more of these. I really like these. For my OD and redesign molds. And yes, I know I've got some molds that are dupe from redesign and IOD from Temu. I got them several years ago. Or 2 years ago. I didn't even know they were dupes when I got them. And in all honesty, I did not. And I've actually bought some of the duplicates where I had the dupes, and then I bought the true IOD molds, or the redesign molds. So I had both. And IOD molds are really, IOD and Prima redesign are not cheap molds. IOD molds are $31.25 a piece. The redesigned Prima are $25. So they're not cheap. But now I bought this, and I need to clean this really bad. But I bought this, and this is Pouring Your Heart Out heart mold. And I paid $20-something just for these 4 hearts. So molds can be very expensive. Thankfully, the majority of all these molds that you see here, no, there's money here. There's money in these molds because there's a lot of IOD. And this mold right here I got from Etsy, and I need to clean this really bad. I just found that. That cost me $28 too. And I do have a lot of Let's Resin molds too. They're stacked up. That's a Let's Resin mold. There's some Let's Resin molds in there. There's another Let's Resin mold right there. But I'm going to say the majority of my molds are from Temu. There's no way that I could have had this many molds and them not be. I don't know what that is. Yeah, this is what happens when I try to look at something. I don't know what that is. Okay. And I will show you. Yeah, I found these too. I forgot that I had all that and those. I found a bunch of stuff today. That's all my ribbon. That's my cups. And this is all the stuff I'm going to be showing you today. Oh, actually, let me turn it around. I got this. It's a t-shirt. Free bird. Can you see it? I actually got cold and I put it on over my other t-shirt. But yeah, that came in. I sort of like that one. Okay, here we go. We have a bunch of stuff, so I'm just gonna put it up here. Put it out like that. Boom. Okay. Okay, where do we start? We'll start with the Temu stuff. Plastic cowboy hats. These take forever to get in. The good thing about this is they're plastic. You can spray paint them any color you want. You can add anything to them that you want. They're actually quite cute hats. And I don't know how many. Let's see. 20 pieces. And these only cost me like, I think it was $3.25 for those. Okay. And then I bought these. You know, I was trying to make them. They had 100 of these on Temu for $10. That's 10 cents a piece. And I just bought them. So when I go out, I just leave them at random little places and give them to people. I just love that idea. And so I got them. A bunch of them's in my purse already. Okay. And then, of course, this is the boring stuff, but I got those off of Amazon. This is what I have been using for a long, long time. And I use one for several times. There's 10 in the thing, and this will probably last me a couple months anyway. And I got 2 boxes of those. And it's great to have all this space to put all my stuff in. And then I told you I bought this. Now I have one, and I'll show you the one I've got right now so you can see. It's the same one, I think, that I bought 2 years ago. Oh, this is going to be fun because I do not know what I did with any of that stuff. Nope. I'm still looking. Here it is. Okay. This is the one that I bought 2 years ago. And it's worked really well. And I think this is the exact same thing. I haven't changed the filter out since I got them 2 years ago. filter doesn't look bad on this side at all, but it does look bad on that side. That's the filter part, right? That's the part that you have to change out. But it doesn't look dirty or anything in there. That part really doesn't look dirty either. Does that come apart? No. Well, we'll compare it. Let's compare it with the new one, okay? That's how we will know. It does come with extra filters, which is a good thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it comes with 8. Okay. And it comes with the goggles, and I don't think I got the goggles last time. And I think those are as important to wear. So I'm going to just lay those right up there. I'm going to save this bag, though. Okay. This is the part that I want to see. Let's compare. Oh, yeah. I hope you can see this. I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up or not. That's a lot darker than this is. And I hope you can tell that. Yeah. Can you see it that way? Yeah, you can tell, I think. Which there's nothing wrong with the actual mask part of it. They're made the same. It's the same exact mask. Yeah, I'm putting it together so in case y'all decide to get one. Oh, that color. No, that's a different color. Is that a different number? Okay, this is Organic Vapors. This says original. So these are a little different too, so I don't know what that means. But it said for good for resin, so. Okay, got that one on. Okay, and that one, I believe they go to the front, right? That's the small one. There they go. Okay. If you pay attention to which way, one's smaller. That's the smallest one, and then you got two larger ones. So the small one goes that way. Yeah, when you know what you're doing. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to throw this away. I'm going to throw these two pads away. I'm going to put the older one in here. Because there's nothing wrong with that mask. And I can buy new filters. For that one. And I will put this up. And then I will put this up. Okay. Okay. And then, what is this? Oh, this is the gold gilding. Oh no, this is not what I was hoping it was. Yeah, it's got the gilding adhesive. It's got the gold leaf. I didn't want the paint. I wanted the... Oh yeah, this is what I wanted. Woohoo! Oh, that's a soft brush. It's a protective varnish. It's a gilding adhesive, that's what. And this has got some pretty sparkle. It's more like a rose gold, I think. And it comes with some really cheap brushes. But they may suffice for the what you need. And then it has an instruction manual. In different languages. And I have yet to come across any of them that I can read, so. Oh, I think that's German right there. Wait a minute. I can actually read some of this, but that's probably because I spent 3 years in Germany. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's wild. Okay, here's the English. I don't really have to read the instructions for this, but if you've never gotten gilding stuff before, you may want to read the instructions. We're not doing this today, but when I do it, then of course I will share how to do it. This is just something I did not have. Now I have some of the gilding foil, but I didn't have any of the gilding adhesive. And this was just as cheap, and it came with some more gilding foil and the sealer. So I just went this route because I really don't think the brand name's going to make a difference on gilding adhesive. I haven't found any better or worse than others. This right here. Started using this polymer clay. I'm going to tell you right off, if you're doing jewelry, even if you're using UV resin, you need a top coat. IOD molds that are flat, matte, anything matte that you want to turn into glossy. This is wonderful stuff. Now I pay $5.99 a bottle. It goes a long, long way, y'all. Very, very thin. I used it on polymer clay, but if I'm doing UV resin jewelry and I just need a spot touch here and there, this is a wonderful thing to have. I used to buy the set that had the base gel, the matte, and the gloss. And I paid a whole lot more. I don't need the base gel. I don't use the base gel. Now the matte I do really like too, but I couldn't find the matte. This is the top coat. And I will make sure that I have this on hand all the time because I've missed not having it. Even if you want to do eyes, just to make eyes pop, this is wonderful. Glitter, yeah, this is a wonderful product just to keep on hand for your crafting. Oh, and that is UV. You have to cure that with UV light. Okay. And this is Let's Resin. No wonder they don't ever send anything to me to review. They don't have to because I buy it and it doesn't cost them anything. Yeah, I guess I'm a little perturbed that pretty much every company out there, every one of them, has sent me product to review. And it is, when you're a YouTuber, it's nice when a company where you're using their products sends you stuff. It helps you. And I've had Tia Expert, I've had Nick Pro, I've had J Diction, I've not had J Diction. I've had Bria Reese Mixed Mold, I've had Resinier, a lot of Resinier. Resinier is awesome. I've had Hippie Crafter, I've had Into Resin send me molds. I've had Eye Candy send me product. I've had Bond Craftor has sent me, and they just sent me some more stuff. I have companies all the time that are contacting me and asking me. I've had shoe companies. I've had weird stuff that I couldn't see how. I have a company that's reached out to me that wants me to do a review on a paint sprayer. I would love to have a paint sprayer. I would love to have a $175 paint sprayer sent to me. But I couldn't see how I could incorporate that into what I do here. And I'm not going to just take a free product when I can't see how I could incorporate it and how it would be useful to y'all in doing art. Now, home deco, home repair, I could see that. But so, sadly, even though I would love it, I'm not going to do that. Same thing, I just had a company in shoes. I would have loved to have those shoes. They were not cheap shoes, but that didn't. I guess I could have really gone to the extremes and said, oh, yes, if you're standing on your feet and doing crafts, but most people don't stand on their feet and do crafts. Most people sit at a table and do crafts. I think I'm probably the only one that stands up the whole time I'm doing, and it's just because of the video. I normally don't stand up and do crafts either, only when I'm videotaping. So shoes just didn't fit into the thing either. And now I've got a company that wants me to send me a thermal printer. Ugh. I haven't said no yet to that. I am fixing to try something to see if that is incorporated into the art world. And I think maybe it will be. And if I can find where it would benefit any of us to have that, it benefits you if you're a seller and you're shipping labels. There's no question about that. And there's a lot of people who do sell their arts and crafts, okay? And I could incorporate it that way. But I want to see if I can incorporate it in a different way. And so I will be trying that. And if that is something that will work, then I'll say, yes, I would love for you to send it to me. And yes, I'd love to do a review on it. But I get stuff all the time. All the time. And I'm going to say that I turn down probably 90% of what people send to me because it doesn't make any sense to me. But let's resin. This is how I went down the rabbit hole. Let's Resin, out of 2 years, has never, ever offered to send me anything to review. And that's fine. There's a lot of, and maybe it's because I'm not a big enough YouTuber, and I don't worry about it because I go by if I like the product or not, and I'll use it. But sometimes it does bother me that, you know, I'm saying, oh yeah, it is a good product though. So I'm here for y'all. I'm not here for the free stuff, but I'm telling you, the free stuff helps. When I buy so much product, I spend so much money doing a YouTube channel. I spend way more than I make on YouTube, on product, to do the YouTube channels. That's just a given. I do. I don't make money on YouTube. I lose money on YouTube. Thankfully, it helps with their taxes. Or I couldn't do it. I mean, and that's just the bottom line. So it does help. But it's neither here nor there. I don't know how we got down here. Okay. Because I opened this and I'm thinking to myself, it'd be nice, Let's Resin, if you would sometimes send me something. But their new chrome powder. Their new chrome powder, 10 colors, just came out. And I do get notifications from Let's Resin when they have a new product out. And I got that notification. And so I went and I ordered. Now, they had a chrome powder. I think it was 6. This is the 10. And they have different colors in this. Ooh. Ooh, lilac. That's pretty. I don't think I have a lilac. Now I have some of those. I do have the sky blue. These colors are just really pretty. I don't have anything bad to say about Let's Resin. That's the reason why I use their product. Aqua. Copper. Ooh, that's pretty. What is that? Fuchsia. I don't think I have that one. Oh, I don't have that one. What is... Oh, that's black. Oh, no, I don't have a black chrome. Oh, that'd be good to have, though. I don't think I have the silver... Oh, these are the new colors. That's what it is. Rose gold. Oh, okay. Is this gold? Bronze. Ooh. Chartreuse. Ooh, I like that color too. Okay. These are pretty colors. And it comes with the brush. Those are pretty colors. I ordered that from Amazon. Okay, and I made a mistake with this. I ordered 2 by mistake, and I thought, oh, I need to send one back. I'm not going to send one back. I'm going to do a giveaway for this Let's Resin mold, and it's one of their newer ones out, and it's far enough away where doing a giveaway. And I'm going to let the giveaway run a week. And in the comments, in order to be entered into the giveaway, in the comments, you have to put use the word reindeer somewhere in your comments. Yep, somewhere in your comments, put the word reindeer. I'm going to spell it for you. Not that I don't think that you don't know how to spell reindeer. My daughter would not be able to spell reindeer. I love my daughter dearly, but she cannot spell worth a poot. I'm just being honest. And I don't want anybody being left out of the giveaway. So I'm going to put the spelling out there. The one that I'm going to be entering into, so everybody gets credit for their entry, is REINDEER. I'm going to repeat that. REINDEER. And I'm only doing that because I don't want anybody to be left out. And you must know what this is. But I'm going to show you. I did not mean to order 2. I've got another one, but it's not going to be here until Tuesday. Okay. Oh, these are going to be cute. Oh, it gives you the ribbon. Yo! Okay, these are going to be adorable. There's no picture of it, though. You would think that there would be a finished picture of this somewhere on here. Oh, okay, let's Resin. I know you don't ever hear me or even watch my videos, but if by some chance you are watching this one, you really need to show this in color. You need to give an example of how cute these could be in the mold, because they come in plastic. Let me look on my phone and see if on their website oh goodness, a tornado warning was just issued somewhere. Nowhere around here. But it popped up in my phone. Okay, on the website it does show it in color. Okay. That's what this mold is. It's the reindeer on the stand that can be personalized. And they are $15.99. But look how cute. Now that would be a good gift to make for someone. Because we might pour these with 10-minute cure polyurethane to give you some kind of, we might use the new chrome powders in this just to give you an idea on what it is. But yes, it's 3 different sizes of reindeers, and they have the little stand right there. And I've done that before where I've ordered 2 by accident, and then I always sent the other one back. But I thought, no, I haven't done a giveaway in a while, and this is such a cute mold. So this one, I'm just going to mark it giveaway. And I'm going to put it up. Giveaway. And I'm going to put it up. I'm going to let it run. Today is Thursday. I'm going to let it run until Wednesday at midnight. And Monday is Labor Day, the 1st of September. Wow, I can't believe it's already September, y'all. Woo. I got a birthday coming up in another month. Woo-wee. Okay. Monday, September the 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Yep. It will be September the 3rd, exactly a month before my birthday. That the giveaway will end at midnight. So September the 3rd at midnight is when it will end. And I will at 12:01 schedule my computerized thing to pick a winner. Now, I may not see it until the next morning, but I will have them do it, and then I will share the winner. You have to like the video. You have to be a subscriber. Now, there are rules, too, in giveaway. You do have to be a subscriber, and you do have to like the video. And then you, of course, have to put the word reindeer, spelled correctly, in the comments. Okay. I'm going to set this somewhere where I won't lose it. Okay. Then I'm going to set this one over here, because we'll do that in a few minutes. Okay. And speaking of Let's Resin molds, this came in today. This is another one of their new molds. And I thought, since I have been working with UV resin more and more, although as big as these might be good for epoxy resin. Oh, there's 3 of them. Oh, they're big. Okay, that says 4 fluid ounces. Does that mean you could pour all of those with 4 ounces? 3.9 fluid ounces. Yeah, these would be great keychains. Uh-oh. Okay, this is not something I expect from a Let's Resin mold. But there's definitely imperfections in this mold. Because that will show up when you pour, especially if, do you see that? It's an imperfection right there. And when you pay this much for a mold from Let's Resin, you don't expect imperfections from Let's Resin. I don't anyway. I do expect, but when you buy a mold from Temu, it says irregular right on it. And that's why you get it for the price that you get it at. But yeah, that definitely is a problem right there. And I don't know if, yeah, you can see it. I can see it in the camera. And then there was another one somewhere. It was like scratched. Yep. Indented. It's like it's scratched right there. Letting the light go over it because it is most definitely scratched right there. And you may think I'm being picky, but when you're doing clear resin, any little dent, it does come, yeah. Okay, Let's Resin. I am a little disappointed in these molds because, oh, there's 2 dents right there. Like somebody took something and poked at it right there. And there's a scratch going all the way across that one. And there's a poke right there. Oh, and there's a poke right there. What is going on? Yeah. These should be considered irregular molds. So, I don't know what to tell you about these. That one's real bad. When a mold is bad enough where I can see it right away and know to start looking at it, we're going to pour these with clear epoxy. And I'm going to waste some epoxy resin just to see. Which means I'll be wasting 4, 9, 10, 11, 12 ounces. Woohoo. Do I want to do that? It's almost $20 worth of resin. Yes, I do have to think about money too. I know I don't act like it most of the time, but I most definitely. I don't know. I have to think about this. I don't know what to do about this one. I'm not used to getting molds from Let's Resin that's got irregularities to it. Okay. And then I bought this off of Amazon. Because I am going to start doing some jewelry with resin. But I wanted it to be good. I have silver chains and I have silver bells and I have jewelry accessory parts that can make my resin jewelry not be so cheap. And if I'm going to do that to resell, that's how I want to do it. And so I wanted something that I could use with that. And yeah, and not to say that I think all resin jewelry is cheap. No, I don't. But if you just throw it on and I do, you know, I make that kind of stuff too. And if I'm going to sell it for like $5 or $6, I don't mind. I throw it on one of those black faux leather chains and I get my money back off of it. But if I want to do a line of really nice jewelry, then it is done with the silver, the sterling silver bells and the sterling silver jump rings and the sterling silver. I don't do gold. I'm not a gold person. As you can see, I wear silver. I I've never been a gold person, and I tend not to, because, I mean, buying real gold is a whole lot more expensive, too, than it is the 9-2. I used to buy my sterling silver from Canada. There was a company over there, and I thoroughly trusted that company, and I've bought my sterling silver from them for years. I can't get it anymore. They're not shipping here anymore. And I went on to molds and, I'm not going to say it right, molds, I want to say molds and shape, but I don't think that's it. Petra, which I adore. I love her resin art. I believe she's from Germany. And I love watching her videos. I don't watch very many YouTube arts and craft videos. I've told you this before. But she had a mold that she was using. It was an angel mold that had the druzy wings. And I thought, okay, Beth, I want that mold. Just go order it. And so I went through her link, and the first thing that popped up is, due to the tariffs, we are not shipping to the U.S. And I'm thinking, oh. And I'm hoping all that nonsense will end soon. And I don't want to hear any hateful remarks about what I just said. That is my opinion, and I have the right to it. And I don't, if you leave a hateful remark about that, I'll just delete you. So let's not even go there. But I don't know how we got on that subject. Oh, yeah, I couldn't get my sterling silver from Canada. Because they're not shipping here either. Thankfully, I have some still in stock where I can do it. Hence this. This whole conversation is stemmed from this. This is true stones. And I believe it's 48 for, that's 12, 24. Yep, it's 48. 48. Now, I paid $24.99 for this. That's basically 50 cents a bottle. Right? And you might say, 50 cents for... Well, you pay more than that off of Temu. Most people don't think about that. That's more than a gram. But let's just... So you know. Some people don't even think about it this way. So let's just do this. This video is going to be long. And I'm just being me tonight. And I'm just going to go with the flow. And there's no telling what we're going to end up doing tonight in this garage. I've been down here working by myself solo for 2 days. My fingers were so sore last night. I'm ready to have a long video and bring all of y'all along with me. And sometimes when I'm down here doing this, I just imagine all of you are sitting there. Right there with me. Not that I really see all of you, I haven't gone totally crazy yet, but yeah, I get my drift. And I needed to get back to my crafting. So here we are. When you're ordering on Temu and you think, oh, that's a good deal. It's only like $1.83 for a gram of rock. I know this because I've done it, okay? I'm not... we're all bad about this. And then I sit here and I look at it and I think, it's like, yep. And I see something else a couple days later. I do the same thing. Okay, here we go. Yep, I think I got UV resin. This is what I was talking about, cross-contamination. If you don't clean it up right away, it can get on stuff. Well, I think it was on a stack of cups over there. I don't want the UV resin on my fingertips. And please, hope y'all are not one that does UV resin with nail gloves. It's not even registering. Okay. That's 11.5 grams. That's how much 11.5 grams. I'm going to bring it up. It's 11.5 grams. That don't look like much, does it? But then you get the cute little bottle too. Now this is green fluorite. Yeah, I know I'm not saying that right. But it's very, very pretty. In fact, last night I almost did a video and just nothing but this, because I could have spent an hour showing you all this and going over all this with you. But these are real stones, and I think they're crystal stones, gemstones. And I think I left a little thing upstairs that told what each one was for. Ooh, this one's pretty. Look at that. That's goldstone. Yeah, why not? We're going to look at all of them. For y'all that don't want to see these, you can fast forward. Somebody said I need to stop doing that because it hurts me if you fast forward. Well, it is what it is. Look at that. Those are gorgeous. Is that 11.5 too? No, that's 9.5 grams. Okay. Didn't get as many as the real pretty ones. Those are really nice though. I had a frosty today. I had coffee from Dutch Bros this morning. John and Ashley brought me Dutch Bros this morning. I was up late. My whole body was aching from me doing all that moving and stuff yesterday. And so when I woke up, John and Ashley brought my coffee, and that is such a wonderful, wonderful gift when somebody does that. And so I had Dutch Bros coffee. And then I made me a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. And then I wanted something sweet. So I had 2 fig cookies. I love fig Newtons. And I'm not supposed to eat them. And then they brought me in a small frosty from Wendy's. Oh, I couldn't get it down fast enough. Okay. This is gray moonstone. Now, regular moonstone is gorgeous. And I'd prefer the white moonstone, but oh yeah, but do you see that reflection off of those stones? There is a difference in true stones and fake ones. And you can see it, really. I know, because I have bukus of fake ones off of Temu. I used to collect rocks and stones. I have several. Okay. We're not going to go through every one of them, but that is red. Obsidian. That's so pretty. Can you see the If you're not into stuff like this is going to be boring. Violet stone. I don't have to pour all of them out. Oh, that's quite pretty too. This is southern red agate. Now see, to me that's more orange than it is red. Oh, look at that. You see those? Oh my. You see the lines in there? Yeah. There's so much beauty in nature. There really is. Aventurine. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's just tiny, tiny. How much is that weigh? 17 with the bottle. We know this is 11 grams without the bottle. So the bottles weigh 2 grams. Okay. So that's 15 grams. Okay. So some of them are more than others. I have no idea what this is. Rutile. Ooh, green jasper. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, yeah. I could see just laying down just a little bit of resin, UV resin, putting one of those in, putting a little bit of UV resin right on top, and making those into earrings. Oh, they would be so pretty. I don't know what that is either. Blue apatite. This is moss agate. Sodalite. Ooh, okay, that's going in it. Oh, that's pretty. I was laughing because I've never heard of sodalite before. That's what it looks like. It spelled like soda light. Sodalite. Like satellite, only soda. But look. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. As you may have gathered, my favorite color is blues. I tend to go more for the blue-green teal, but still blues. I like all color blues. I like greens too. I like all colors. I do. Orange being my very least. Some people argue and say black's not a color. Well, black is all the colors together. So yes, it is a color. Oh no, I don't want to lose any of that. For some reason, it is sticking really bad to the cup. Okay. White turquoise. Well, that reminds me of nothing but white gravel. Honestly. Or the fish tank rock. White turquoise. It does have, now this, it does have sort of a shininess in places. I don't know. What do y'all think? White turquoise. Have y'all heard of that? See, it's sticking to the... Wasn't doing that before. Almost like static cling. Okay. And that's a common one. That almost looks like sea glass to me. Yellow agate. Some agate can be really, really pretty. Oh, there's some big pieces in there. I don't know what that is. Onyx. Onyx? It's an onyx. Oh, look at that little bitty. Oh, I see bits and pieces in here that I really like. And I love the fact that they're... Oh, I like that piece right there, too. This is supposed to be opal? Okay. Okay. Yep. Yeah. That would be cool. Okay. Now we have so much to go through. I shouldn't be doing this, I guess. Red coral. That's pretty. Then we have green glaze. Oh, that's pretty. That looks like green glass to me, though. Green glaze. Have y'all ever heard of some of this? Some of this I know, but then blue agate, which that's pretty. That's 18 right there. That looks almost black. Huh. Labradorite. Oh, you see that color? You see? Oh, you see? Oh, do you see that? Is that? Oh no, there's another one in there. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's almost like a chameleon. Ooh, here's turquoise. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at these pieces. That piece right there. These are all fairly big. They're not little crumbly, crushed. Okay, let's see what the gram is on this. 17.5. White agate. We went through, did we go through these two? Oh, that's cool. Is this lapis? Oh yeah, this is lapis. I think lapis is pretty. Whoop. Clear quartz. Quartz is pretty too. Amethyst. We had a little girl years and years ago. I think about her all the time. And her name was Amethyst. She was a foster child that we had. She was a baby. She was only a couple months old when we got her. Not doing well at all. Lifeless. We saw that little baby come to life right in front of our eyes. We had her for 2 years. It broke my heart when we had to let her go. I'm sure whoever adopted her changed her name, but boy, her memory is still embedded into my head and heart for sure. Tiger's eye. I wonder if we got any cat's eye. Ooh, pink quartz. Garnet. Aquamarine. That's a pretty blue. Red agate. Oh, I like this. Obsidian. Okay, and then there's one left. Purple mica? That's the stone, really? It's pretty. Malachite. Prainite. Ooh, that's sort of pretty right there. Epidote ruby. Oh, look at those. Green agate. Strawberry quartz. Snowflake obsidian. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. I like that a lot. Oh, look at that. Red quartz. It's not red, that's pink, but bloodstone. What is bloodstone? It looks like orange to me. It's pretty. It's orange, could be. Cat's eyes. What do they call that cat's eyes? That doesn't look anything like. And red phantom quartz. Okay, that's it. We've gone through every one of them. Ooh, wait, how long has this been? Yep, already an hour and 25 minutes. Go get you a snack. Go get you some coffee, tea, water, lemonade, hot cocoa. I don't know. Whatever it is that you drink. Let me put that up. Okay, now we're going to go through this that Bond Craftor sent. I knew they were going to send me a couple of things, but I have to say, now Bond Craftor, when they send you something, they go all out. And I have to say, as a YouTube channel person, that I appreciate that. I do. When they send you, because they asked me if I use deep pour or table epoxy, because they sent me their regular epoxy, and I really like Bond Craftor epoxy. And I said, well, I'd like to try your UV resin and maybe your silicone rubber. They not only sent me 300 grams, which is cool. I'm hoping I love it just as much as I do the other. But y'all know that I'm honest with you about all my reviews. If I don't like it, I'll tell you that I don't like it. Oh my. See, 3 bottles. Bought resin too. I guess I shouldn't have. 3. This is how this comes to 300 grams. If you want to know. And then of course and this is the hard type. Which, yes, they do make soft type, which I do have some of that. And there are reasons for you to use soft type resin that will bend. And it tells you curing time in different situations. UV LED light, 3 to 4 minutes. UV light, 2 to 4 minutes, depending on what kind you have. Okay. Sunny day, 2 to 4 minutes. Cloudy day, 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, we're going to leave one out. So we're going to leave one out, and then I put it back up. We're going to leave one out because we will be trying that. Even though this is not their premier, I still haven't done their premier exclusive on their epoxy either. But that's coming. But, okay, I got this. But look at this. 500. So I have 800 grams of UV resin. That is incredible. Oh, this has got other stuff. Ooh, okay, this is a surprise. I'm excited. I like these. You know what? I ran out of these and I missed them. I missed them so much. I spent $8 to buy more of these off of Amazon, y'all. So, yes, I do appreciate these cups now. Okay, let's see what's in here. Oh, okay, cool. I'm excited. Oh, this is okay. Look. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, this is cool. Have popsicle sticks, and y'all know that I use popsicle sticks. Is this to pop your bubbles? I don't know what that is. Okay, now I feel stupid. I don't know what that is. A silicone mat. Let's open it up and see how big. Oh, this is perfect for... Oh, yeah, this is good. And this is a good heavy duty. This is not the thin ones. Oh, this is cool. And you got a matte side and you have a shiny side. And there's a reason for that, okay? Whatever you put UV resin or epoxy resin on, if I use your UV resin on that, it's going to be matte. Then you got the shiny side. Oh, that's so cool. I'm going to put it down, though, to try to get the roll out of it. Okay, and then we've got... This is cool. Then we've got little things of glitter. And... Okay, we're going to open this. So y'all can see, I like the little tubes. Gold, blue, and I love the blue. And purple. Glitter. Okay. And then we have little, this is actually quite pretty. We have little gold. Oh, they look green. And is that chameleon? They do. They change. Oh, okay. That's cool. The same thing with these. Oh, wow. Then more glitter. That's my favorite right there. But they give you everything you need to start doing UV. I can tell you one thing right now. I'm going to make a suggestion to them after seeing this, only because I've been doing this for years when it comes to jewelry. Then they also give you the dried flowers. Now, these dried flowers, I think, are dyed. And if they are, you need to be careful about because they can bleed on you. Just throwing it out there. That is a caution. You need to be careful when you're using dyed dried flowers. They're still pretty. And for a starter kit, this is cool. It really is. I want to know what is that for popping bubbles? Somebody, it doesn't tell you what comes in the kit. I want to know what that thing is. And it doesn't tell you anywhere what's included in the kit. And that's going to drive me bonkers. At least they put accurate statements on their bottles, okay? Toxic if swallowed, fatal if inhaled, causes severe skin burns and eye damage. This is when you don't wear your PPE. This could happen. If you wear your PPE, you're going to be fine. So don't stick your fingers in UV resin without gloves. Don't use UV resin while having a mask on your face. Okay. Then they give you a mold. Now, the thing I'm going to say that I wish that they would do when they give you a mold for jewelry. Now, if it'd been a different type of mold, then it would be different. But when you're giving a mold to use in UV resin, you always need to give two, or do a mold where it has two of the same ones on there, because it's fine for pendants, but people are going to want to make an earring. Well, you pour this, you're never going to make a duplicate. It might be close, but you're never going to make a duplicate unless you do clear with a sticker. So it's real important to have two while you're doing it. It just makes it so much easier. So if y'all are listening, Bond Craftor, you might, I know, why would they listen to me? But I'm just going to put it out there. As a person that, let me bring it up, as a person who has bought kits like this before, it does make a difference. And people would notice. And it's the little things that most people pay attention to. So this is the only thing I can say that I would like to see improvement on, is to either have one mold that has two of the same shapes so that somebody can do earrings, or just have two of these put in the mold. Okay, this is cool. I did not expect this, and this is really cool. Wow, and you got a big spout. Really? Do y'all use a big thing of UV? I would just use it to pour. I don't know. Let me put that back in there. Is this to poke the bubbles with? It looks like a bubble poker. I'm going to set it right out here. That's what I'm going to use it for. This is incredible. Okay, so far they sent me 800 grams of UV resin. Boy, I hope I like that. Then they sent me their silicone rubber, which I'm excited to use. Now, this is a 15A. So you want to do something that you don't mind it being firm, which there's a lot of things you want a firm silicone rubber with. And, oh, wait a minute. What? They sent beads in with silicone rubber? I'm confused. These are little, why would they send beads in with silicone rubber? Okay, yeah, I'm confused. I like the cups. Mix ratio 1:1. They send you gloves, and I like the gloves. They send you popsicle sticks. Let's see how long it tells you. It says that you have to wait. Oh, wow. Efficient and easy to use. Initial curing in 30 minutes? Seriously? Complete curing in 4 hours? Really? Wow. Really? Okay. I'm sort of impressed. But I don't understand the beads. I don't understand why these are in silicone rubber, y'all. Okay, what's this one? Oh, squishy gel. Oh, I don't make squishies. I have never made a squishy. This is Bond Craftor liquid silicone super soft 16 ounce. This is to make those squishy things, right? The sticky squishy things. Yeah, no, I have never made. Oh my, this is a kit. I have never made these. Oh my. Okay. You get. Oh wow. Oh good. It gives you a mold. Squishies. What's this for? Maybe the beads are supposed to be for this. I don't know what the beads are for. Oh, is that to make them look that velvet-like stuff? I've seen people. No, this is not. That's not. This is like paste. Okay. Are y'all laughing at me? I don't blame you. Oh, that's the one that's supposed to make it look like cotton candy. Okay, this could be fun. This is something new for me. I've never... Oh, I like that, though. What is that? Can I open it and touch it with my hands? See, I don't know. Oh, that's foamy stuff. Does it move? Oh, wow. It's almost like fiberglass, right? I'm going to say have your mask on when you use that. Okay, what does that say? Oh, it's all in Chinese. I don't know what that says. What is this? I won't use that if I don't know what it is. That needs to have an English label on it. Okay, I'm assuming these bags are actually cool. Oh, they're heavy duty bags. These are actually, yes, I do appreciate good quality, and these are good quality bags. I'm assuming that's what you put the thing in once to squish it around to put the coating on, right? I'm assuming, because I have never done this before. And I'm putting common sense out here, but you know, they could be totally wrong. Who knows? Oh, there's another mold. What is this? Oh, Ashley will like that. Oh, it's the waffle. It's the waffle face. Oh, yeah, Ashley will love this. See, Ashley would really like... She wouldn't, the pet paw, no. But yeah, she would like that. Okay, this is cool. And of course, pipettes. I know y'all, they're pipettes. Pipettes. I call them pipettes. Squishy gel. Is this 1-to-1 too? So I don't know anything about this stuff. This is all new to me. I'm going to put it back in the thing, and I'm going to take a look at... Those bags are heavy-duty bags, though. Okay. The only thing I'm concerned with right now... I think that went with the silicone rubber, did it not? Yeah, that went with the silicone rubber. The only thing I'm concerned about right now is this is not labeled. And as far as I'm concerned, that's trash if I don't know what that is. Okay, let's hope it says in here what that's for. Oh, look at the kitty cat. Oh, Ashley would... Oh, my word. Look at that. Oh, that's adorable. Okay. Use black pigment paste to prepare for dripping eyes. Mouse. Use orange pigment paste to prepare for dripping waffle patterns. Okay, so that's what this is. Okay, that's the dripping paste. Okay. Petroleum used before pouring for easy demolding. Is this petroleum? Yeah, all you have to do is write petroleum across there. Measure A and B of the same weight or volume, so it's 1-to-1. Mix A and B, stir clockwise along the cup wall and bottom for 3 to 5 minutes. Applying a layer of petroleum jelly, this has got to be what this is, to the mold before pouring will make it easier to demold. Pour the well stirred mixture into the silicone mold until it is completely filled. Do layered pouring. Wait for the first layer to semi-cure. Okay. I'm confused. Pour the well. Stirred mixture into the silicone mold until it's completely filled. But then it tells you right below that, do layered pouring. Wait for the first layer to semi-cure about 15 minutes before adding the second layer. What does that mean? At room temperature, 77 degrees Fahrenheit, it can be fully cured in about 1 to 2 hours. The curing time is also affected by the size and thickness of the product. Powder coating. Preferred flocking. Flocking is what I was trying to think of. Or imitation chocolate powder. There's an imitation chocolate powder? Is that what this is? Okay, I'm going to assume this is petroleum jelly because it says but I still think this needs to be marked. I am not one to normally mess with anything that's not marked. And yes, this is petroleum jelly. I wasn't going to touch it, y'all. Okay, that's petroleum jelly. But I'm going to still say it needs to be marked. If you're going to sell it to English-speaking people, okay. That didn't really do it. I still don't know what these are for. Y'all tell me what these are for. I don't know. Okay, this is going to be fun. I have never done a squishy before. That's what these are, right? Squishies. I've never done one before. I've never even thought about doing one before. But Ashley would like it, so. And since they were kind enough to send this to me for a review, we will review it. Okay. Wow. That was awesome. Okay. Now we're going to go over what I got at Salvation Army today. The color of today was red and yellow. Red was $1, yellow was 50% off. So we'll blow it out. First thing I got, I believe that was $1. Yes, red tag. It's a letter holder. I will be putting this up for sale. These sell really well for me. After I totally change it. I'm hoping I shared my other redesign molds with you, my new ones. Let me make sure that I didn't throw them in here without sharing them with you. So I got 2 more in. I don't remember now. Yeah, I did. Because I remember telling you that they were bigger. Yes, I did. Okay. It's the IOD modes that have not got here yet that I have not. Okay. But I will be redoing this totally. It won't look anything like this. And I'll do it in a video. And I'm going to have to start doing a lot of that. And then this was $1. I couldn't leave that there. I don't think I'm going to touch this. I think I'm going to leave that in there because I actually quite like it. If I can get this cleaned up good, I think what I'm going to do is change the frame color. And I think I'm going to do some artwork, whether it be glass, crystals on the glass. I don't know yet, but I'm going to add to it. This was made in the USA. And I like this right here. I'm just going to change that a little bit for $1. And then the next thing I got for $1 was this. Now I will be changing that out. This came from Hobby Lobby. $1. And then I also got this red, which was also $1. And then the last big frame that I got for $1 is that. And of course, I'm not keeping that. And I'm going to have to take all these staples out, but I can take those staples out and I can get this piece out of here and do something else. I may do a watercolor and stick in there. I don't know. But when I can get a frame like this for $1 with the glass and the big matting, I'm not going to leave it there. Okay. And then we have this stuff. That was $1. I may just use that for, I don't know, brushes, but I may decide to paint it and put stuff on it. Who knows? Okay, this is the one thing that was on sale. It was $2.99. I got 25% off, say $3, so 75 cents off. So I paid $2.25 for it. It's ribbon. It's basic. It's a full row. It's wired ribbon. I love the fact that they have a little bow on it. $2.25 for a whole row. 18 foot. Would have been $6. I don't know. It might even be more now. This came from Walmart in 2020, 5 years ago. This was half off. So I paid $1.50 for that. It's just a basic board that I'm going to be doing something with for $1.50. This is going upstairs. I absolutely loved it. I love everything about it. It's whimsical, but it says have faith. I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to hang it on my wall. This is a Dematico 2011, so it's an older piece. These sell really good on eBay. If I clean this up, I could probably get about $25 for it. But I like it, and I'm going to keep it. And this right here. I paid $3 for this. It needs to be cleaned up. I don't think that's supposed to be there. Although I don't know. Do y'all know what this is? I thought this was in really good shape. I hope it's all here. It may not be. I think the dice are missing, aren't they? Yep, I got a dice missing, I think. Isn't there supposed to be 2? Supposed to be a brown dice, right? Yeah, there's dice missing. I still think it's pretty cool. Gesture Toys is the, or maybe, oh, I don't know. But I thought it was cool looking. It needs to be cleaned. I wish they'd stop doing that, though. And this was $1. And I'm going to redo that. I might do this for my craft shows. I'm thinking about doing Beach Haven again this year. I swore that I wouldn't do it anymore because they've gone up in price. They went from $60 to $100 for a filled 10 by 10 spot, which is high for around here. And then I paid $1.50 for this frame. And then I paid $2 for this. Look at the edging of that. Look at that. I absolutely love that. I'm thinking about making a mold out of it, y'all. But I'd much prefer to have that as the front. This is from Target. 2019. 6 years ago. But for $2, yeah, I really liked that. And then I got this for $1. And you say, why? Why did you want that for $1? Because it's silicone. That's why. There's a hair on it too. Now, this was dirty. And I'll show you what I'm going to do. That looks like a little mask. Okay, I've got to keep that because I may end up doing something, and that could be a yeah. I'm not throwing those away. I am going to take the tag off of it though, and I'll set it up here on my tray. If I haven't used it in a couple of months, then I may throw it away. But this was $1. Silicone mats are expensive. Now have 2 silicone mats. For $1. then speaking of silicone, this is $1 also. So I paid 50 cents a piece for these. And that's really good because if you have a piece of UV resin, yeah, I never took these upstairs. See, you see that bail? You remember when I had to set that in between because that bail, it allows me to do, and it's level because there's a space in between there. And that's what's so nice about pieces like this. And I had something I was going to, oh, yeah, these new shelves. And I didn't even show them to you. I'll show them to you. I'll go over more of them when I get done here. Okay, and this was $1, and I thought, and I looked at it. It said bottle brush set, and I thought, bottle brush set? I don't need that for $1. And then I opened it up. Yeah, I don't know what that white stuff was, so. I'm just wiping it down with alcohol, y'all. That's broke off. That's in there. I could actually fix that with UV resin. Believe it or not. I could very easily if I wanted to, but I don't need to. Okay. And the reason why I got this is because there's a lot of times when I need to clean. Why is that stuck in there? Okay. I think I'm going to take that out because I don't really need that. I don't think that's to make for the bottle brush. That's another one. But I figured because it's all silicone. It's silicone. And I don't really, they should make great stirring sticks if I could get them off of here. Okay, I don't. See the need for those. That one I'll stick up there and just use as a stirring stick. I think I'll just break these off. I can't get them to come out. But I don't want to throw them away because they will make great. Oh my. Okay. The lid won't fit on there. Without that? Seriously? Nope. Okay. Well, I guess I'll keep the lid on there then. And I'll hang it over here. Okay. On to the next item. I paid $1.50 for a set of 4 grilling casters, because you never know. And I have those new shelves, and some of them don't look really well as far as, and I think these would fit right up in there. And so for $1.50, they're good to have in case you need them. And then I bought this Amy Miller wallet. It was $1. Brand new. Still has a tag. I don't know where you get Amy Miller at. It says Signature Series wallet. Wanderlust brand. New York. I don't know anything about Amy Miller. But I thought it was a cute wallet. It looked fairly well made. And the fact that it still got the label on there. Let's see. There's the label on the inside. Wanderlust brand is what it says. I can't read it. It's not leather. I'm sure it's not leather, but for $1, if you don't need a really big oh. The tag got caught. And let's see if I can't open that and get that out of there. Yeah. And then I got these. I got 2 of these because they were $1. They're unusual. They're heavy. They're heavy glass. Oh, they're Libby glass. See the cursive L on the bottom? Can you see that? Whenever you see the cursive L, that's a Libby glass. That means Libby. These are only $1 a piece. And when I get my IOD modes, I'm going to do some things with this. Either for Thanksgiving or Christmas. I'm not sure yet. And they're going to be candles. They're not going to be for... Yeah, I'm going to make candles with that. Resin, IOD molds, and glass vases to make candles out of. And there's 2 more things. Got these for $1. Look at that. See, I love these. Those are already pre-made coasters that you can add to. I love the organicness of these. I really do. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3. Oh, that's okay. Let me make a set of 6 coasters. And I don't even mind the little things. I may actually make them that way. Where that would be the top and that would be at the bottom, maybe. I don't know. We may go that route. But for $1, there was no way I was going to leave those there. I'm going to walk over here and show you these. I told you I would. These are the shelves I got from Temu. They're on rollers. They roll out. They have the baskets. These baskets, the first one I put together, I put, there you go. I put zip ties to keep them in place. They come with these little hangers. And they're all basically the same. I got 2 from one vendor and 2 from another, and you can tell the difference. This one's a little bit taller. This one had better instructions. This one was horrible instructions. The casters are bigger on this one than these 2. These I had to zip tie the baskets down because they were all bent and everything. But it just gives me, say I put the things, it just gives me way more storage space. And as you can tell, I've not touched any of it. Whew. Yeah, my face is red from having that on there. I'm going to ask y'all to please hit that thumbs up like button for me. And leave a comment. Don't forget about the giveaway. We did not do that mold tonight. We'll do that tomorrow. Oh, my hair, it's growing out, and I'm trying to decide if I want to cut it or if I want to let it grow out. And I told you in the video what to do about the giveaway and all the rules and everything. So I hope you watch the whole thing through. And if you've not subscribed, I would love for you to do so. And the Facebook group, the link to that is in the description box. If you have any questions, as always, please leave them in the comments. And I try really hard to get back to you. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And I hope y'all have a wonderful evening. And I'm fixing to go upstairs to make me some cheesecake. Bye-bye.